Okay guys, this is Artifact Man. Just doing a little video on some of my favorite finds, favorite metal detecting finds. Start this here. I don't know if you can see it very good. $10-karat gold man's ring, first ring I ever found. Here's a little ring. It says sweetheart. It says sweet with a heart on it. Little diamond chip in it. Wasn't finding much that day. Was hunting a swimming beach and got a real low signal. Come under a number 14 and I decided to dig it, and that's what come out. So I was pretty excited about that. My silver British 1883 shilling. If you can see that very good. Now I got too much light. Now this is a real cool find. This is a Green River whiskey token. Green River whiskey. It says the whiskey without regrets. On the back it says it's lucky to drink Green River whiskey. Pretty neat. Here is a really neat coin, which you can't hardly see it in this video. It's really hard to make out, but it's a 1 cent piece, 1852. It's been drilled and used as a button, and I was told by some Civil War buffs that some of the Confederate troops would use these as buttons on their coats. I don't know if that's true or not. If anybody knows, let me know. This is a really cool fob, and on it says Sovereign Camp Convention number, or Woodsman of the World, June 1913, Jacksonville, Florida. It says compliments of Palmetto Camp number 3, Woodsman of the World, WOW. I thought that was a pretty cool find. Got an Indian on it and planting something with the sun coming up in the back, and looks like a boat coming across, a paddle boat coming across the water, the palm tree in the back. Real neat piece. That was down about 12 inches where they tore an old sidewalk out by an old house in town. My very first buffalo nickel. Got, I don't know, several of those. And this one here, and they were both dug, my very first ones, and they were both dug on the same day, about 3 feet apart. So them are kind of cool. My very first silver coin ever was a 1941 quarter. Here's one of my really good finds. It is a silver 3 cent piece. Found that in a buddy of mine's yard out in the country. And you can't really read the date on it, but it's a what was it on the back? Doggone it. They're so small, they call them fish scales. But this one's kind of beat up pretty good, and it says 1852. I know you're not going to be able to read that date because it's so small, but maybe I can get on it. Here's a really nice Civil War token from Chula, Missouri. Dug up at Chula. It says good for 5 cents at somebody's grocery. They used a lot of them during the Civil War. Here's a real cool find. Cleaned it up best I could. It's a 1867 shield nickel. Really good piece. I love that piece. Here's my very favorite, which is a 1854 seated half. Pretty good shape. I mean, it's got some dings on it there. I don't know what from. Looks like it's been shot with a BB gun or something. I don't know. It's got one right in the shield and then some up in the corner. Really good coin. I just love that piece. And a 1930s Walking Liberty quarter. These are just some of my very best finds. My very first Indian head penny. Actually, it's probably the very first thing I ever dug. It looks like 1884. Pretty cool. Dug it in an old house out in the country. First place I ever hunted. My buddy found a barber quarter. And speaking of barber quarters, here's my one and only barber quarter I've ever dug. 1912. It's not that, it's kind of worn, but it's a pretty good coin. I found it the same day that I found this. And in that yard where they tore out an old house and a cellar, there was a sidewalk that went between them. This, believe it or not, was in the bricks along the edge of the cellar, where they took a bobcat and cut away the dirt down about a foot deep, or maybe deeper than that. And I was running my metal detector along it, and it really come under, at first it came under a quarter signal. I don't know, I've never had a nickel do that, but I was using a Prism 5 at the time, so that's probably the best find with my Prism. And this is Ryan Lang. It's got a button like this, and it's got an eagle on it. I think they're Civil War buttons. I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. I found it at the oldest house in Livingston County, Missouri, along with the 1854 half. This is a 1906 Barber. This one is my 1896 O Barber. This is another one of my favorites. Key date Barber. I was happy as the world the day I found that. It's a little worn, but as you can see the O on it. That's probably one of my very favorite finds, along with the seated. Another eagle crested button, or eagle printed button. Probably Civil War-ish. Another Barber. I don't know why I threw that in there. It's just another Barber. It's not... Oh, it is special, but it's not like one of my first or my favorite coins. But it is a really good coin. I like all the old coins. My first Walking Liberty half, 1941. Almost didn't dig it. It was 9 inches deep with the Prism, and it was bouncing between penny and 50-cent piece, just blip 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 blip. And I dug it, and that's what come out. Pretty good coin. Here's a really cool token. This is really cool, and it says Royal Arcanum, and 1912 with a guy's name on it. Member of Council number 400, Arthur E. Evans. Really neat. One of my favorite finds. And another Standing Liberty quarter. This one is 1920. Found 2 yards away from the other one I showed you. On the same block in the same small town. Pretty neat finds. And them are my favorite finds. And hope you all enjoyed them. God bless, happy hunting, and hope you all find some good stuff to post. We'll see you later.